How much should a packet of maize meal sell for? That is the question that the government and millers have danced around for years. There have been a lot of political statements made on the same, with millers often finding themselves accused of rigging the market.
There is no cartel. I've never seen it. I've been in the industry for 15 years. I haven't seen it. We get accused of it. I don't know what the report will say from the Capital Markets Authority, from the Competition Authority, but when we were there on Friday, never once mentioned that they'd seen any evidence of cartel-like behavior.
Since the government started buying maize at 2,300 shillings for a 90-kilo bag, it has expected the low price to ripple through the chain and reflect in the prices of maize meal. But instead, a 2 kg packet is selling at between 100 and 110 shillings, and even nearly 150 shillings for more expensive brands. This, millers say, can be explained in two simple statements. One, there's not enough maize in the market, and two, the government is not being truthful with the maths.
The NCPB never sells a bag at 90 kilos. It's always at 88. That's the way they sell things at. So that tells you actually that maize that was announced to the press at 2.3 actually is hitting Nairobi at 2,620, which is not very different to what the market price is.
Recently, the National Cereals and Produce Board released 600,000 bags of maize, which was expected to ease the demand and by extension the prices. But the millers say the maize was grades 3 and 4, therefore not fit for milling or for human consumption. These quality concerns are the greatest challenge that the milling industry faces, with much of the maize in the market said to be aflatoxin contaminated, with at least 30% of the grain having been rejected between January and today.
Much of the maize that's come in is wet, diseased, rotten, and has high levels of aflatoxin. And that includes maize that's coming in from Uganda and from Tanzania being brought in by traders.
Millers now want the government to declare aflatoxin a national emergency and develop a national strategy on dealing with aflatoxin, because if it is not addressed, then the country risks running into a food safety crisis. Currently, the millers are holding 500,000 bags, which will last between 7 and 10 days. While they have a capacity to mill 50,000 bags a day, they are currently only operating at between 39 and 53% capacity, pushing up the cost of milling, directly impacting on the price of maize meal. Zainab Wandati, NTV.